Questions?
Kevin, in your opinion, how pivotal was the rough the passer call on Sean Washington?
I think it was a combination of, we just talked about it in there. You know, you really had 5 minutes in the game that really determined what happened, and we extended the drive with the roughing the passer. Then we extended the drive again on that drive with, I think, an offsides, if I'm not mistaken. So, when you back that up with a fumble, return for a touchdown, and in a game like this, against a team like that, that can't happen. We played, hung in there, and then, to get the lead back, get them to third down, which that was a 3 and out right after that. It was a critical stretch that to extend the drive, and then the fumble return, really changed the complexion of the game.
Does playing a team like Alabama kind of reduce that margin for error?
It does by a lot. That was our discussion in there, and we're going to be in some situations like that from here on out, and hopefully, we learn from that. In a tight ball game against a team like that, that is an elite team, you can't flinch, and we did. And that stretch of 5 minutes really dictated what happened, dictated who won the game. And give them credit because they made the plays. The scoop and score. Even though the ball hits us in the hands and we just drop it, and then we extended their drive with a couple penalties, but they still had to score the touchdown, and we still got a chance there, but come back out and to put it on the ground and have them score. That was a changed game. That whole series of events.
What adjustments did y'all make that enabled y'all to score right before the half? Then you were playing well offensively in the third quarter too. What did y'all do to change that because y'all struggled so much early?
We made adjustments. That's what we do at halftime. I'm not really interested in telling everybody what the adjustments were.
How great did Bama play up front on both sides?
Really good. They always do. I said Tuesday, this team is very talented. They're front. They rolled guys in. There's stayed fresh. Linebackers, I thought, really played well in the first half. We saw some different things at Alabama. They gave us some different fronts, some dime packages, some different things that were very, very creative in what they did. And, we had a chance at halftime to really talk about it and get guys settled down. So, yeah, we made some adjustments, which came at the right time, really, to keep us in the game to go ahead. But like I said, that's when you go through a 5-minute stretch across the board, defensively, the penalties, offensively, put the ball on the ground. We got a kick return and let the ball hit the ground in front of it, and just some things that we haven't done this year in that stretch where we had to get back together and was really uncharacteristic of us. But like I said, it's not just on us. Alabama had a lot to do with that.
Kevin,
That's a good football team.
Beating the number one team in the nation in the second half, like you said, 5 minutes dictated. All that being said, do you feel like y'all deserve to still kind of be in the mix of things moving forward?
Yeah, I don't, Brent, I don't know what the vote's going to be or anything like that. I'm not concerned. My message in there was that, hey, listen, that's a good football team we just played. You guys, we still have everything out in front of us. We've got a lot of football to play. We've got some West opponents. I haven't done this very long, but I've done it long enough that anything can happen in this league. We all know it. They got places they got to go. We got places we got to go. Good teams to play. And what's gotten us this far has been, as I said, it's about us. It's not an arrogant thing. Just going about our business and worrying about us. Not worrying about what people say about us. Not worry about the all that'll take care of itself. All the votes, all the other stuff. What we've got to do is learn from what happened tonight in a big-time game, and not let those things happen again when we're in that situation, and fix our own problems, and then week to week, not looking down the road here, circling games and all other stuff, going into next week and make sure that we're fixing ourselves and playing better next week, and then let everything else take care of itself.
What did you learn about yourself tonight, about your team tonight?
I think that we didn't quit. I thought our guys played hard. I mean, really hard. That was a very, very physical game. There's some real collisions out there, and you like I said, you're in a position right there with the 3 and out. Probably going to be in a short field at that point. So critical errors. That segment of the game, as I said, I'm not taking away anything from Alabama. They created those situations, and they finished it off, and like they do a lot of people. But we got to be better in those situations, and we're going to have those opportunities going forward.
Kevin, how does them having a running quarterback and going to more of a spread of offense change the complexity of trying to stop them?
Yeah, I mean, Jalen had he's a good player, and I thought Lane has done a nice job of utilizing his skill set with some of the quarterback run things and the things that he's doing, whether it's outside, perimeter, and inside. And adding another surface, we saw some plays early defensively we hadn't seen. They were, instead of reading the end, they were reading the 3 technique. And everybody's, they didn't block him. Let him run up the field, and they read him. So, it was a game of adjustments on both sides at halftime. And then, but just to answer your question, with their RPO system that they've got in place, they got playmakers on the outside. He when you rush him, you got to contain him. Otherwise, he's dangerous in the open field. You saw that tonight.
Couple
Yes.
points that this is a team that's totally different mentally compared to the last couple.
Yeah.
You've seen that tells you that they won't start.
All you do is watch us play. So, we played till the end of the game. And, like I said, these guys are going to be we still got a lot of football in front of us. There's a lot of things going to happen between now and the 1st of December. So, we can't be worried about all that other stuff. The thing that these guys have done all year is go about their business every week and try to get better, and that's not going to change. And that's what's gotten us this far, and it's going to keep us going the rest of the year.
When did you first see that kind of resolve from this group?
It's been like that for their spring football. We got some older guys. We got some, Trevor's a guy that has come in and earned the spot. But, you got some guys that have played a lot of football here, even though there's some of them are juniors, but they've played just about every snap since they've been here as freshmen and took their lumps, and they're disappointed right now. You play the games, you understand it. We'll go back to work on Monday and be ready to play next week.
All right, Coach.
All
Thanks.
right.